Welcome back to my quarterback road to glory with quarterback Dillon Grayson. Today we are here for the Rose Bowl against the Ohio State Buckeyes as we wrap up our sophomore season. Usually I don't show this, but they are a 99 overall team with a 99 offense and a 95 defense. This is going to be a very tough game. They got the ball to start today, but could not score, so we come out still 0-0. Let's see if we can strike first today. On the first play, we get sacked for a loss of 4. So now 2nd and 14 out of shotgun. Take the snap, and X comes open, finally caught by O'Dunes. He's got the first down, gain of 15. 1st and 10, Grayson under center. We're going to send O'Dunes in motion. And we will dump this off to O'Dunes. He makes the catch, has the first down, and brought down after a gain of 12. 2nd and 12 out of shotgun. Run the play action, under pressure, and we will throw to Bynum at the last second. He gets the first down, gain of 13. I don't know how that defensive lineman did not hit me on that last play, but now 1st and 10, once again under center and play action. Even though we have yet to run the ball, they're somehow falling for it as McMillan breaks a tackle and is brought down inside the 20, a gain of 34. 1st and 10, Grayson under center. Takes the snap, and we're going to roll it to the left side. I see why there, but we're just going to take off, and Grayson gets out of bounds, gain of 11. 1st and goal, Grayson in shotgun. Takes the snap. Rolls out, but there's someone waiting right there, but a lineman comes over and catches him. So now we can take off. Never mind. Sack for a loss of 7. 2nd and goal. Play action one more time, and this time we will be sacked again. I thought I had Quentin Moore open over the middle. And we're injured. Great. All right, so since it's a bowl game, I will go ahead and click skip until on field, and you will see everything that happens. No one scores. Okay. We come out on a 3rd and 14 now. So we'll take the snap and try to keep this drive alive that we just jumped in the middle of. Throw on the run, caught by Bynum. He's got the first down and brought down after a 19-yard gain. We start the second quarter tied at 0. As Grayson comes out, and on the first play, we will go over the middle to Quentin Moore. He's got the first down and a gain of 23. 1st and 10, under center. Take the snap, send to O'Dunes in motion before we actually take the snap, and under pressure, throw it away. I saw the animation. He was going to throw it away. So now 2nd and 23. Take the snap from under center, and we're going to launch that one deep for Bynum in a foot race, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington. We strike first today. And the defense gets us the ball back. Still up 7-0. We will hand it to Sanders up the middle, and he gets a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 out of shotgun. Take the snap, and it looked like Polk was running free, and we'll have to get rid of this one. Incomplete. 3rd and 8, Grayson out of shotgun. Take the snap, and that man's left wide open. O'Dunes has the catch at the 20-yard line, finally brought down, 24-yard gain. 1st and 10 from under center. Grayson takes the snap. It's a play action, and Quentin Moore is wide open and caught. Touchdown, Washington. He was covered there at the last second, but it doesn't matter. We go up 14-0. The defense allows a touchdown, so it is 14-7 as we come out here near the end of the first half. And on the first play, we're going to go deep to a wide-open Terrell Bynum, and he's brought down after a 36-yard gain. 1st and 10, Grayson in shotgun. Takes the snap. And Quentin Moore is left uncovered downfield, and he makes the catch into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That was a very, very nice try from the defensive back. The defense gets us the ball back with 33 seconds to go, and we have all 3 timeouts. So let's see if we can score again. And that is tipped in the air and then dropped by McMillan. 2nd and 10 out of shotgun. Take the snap, see if anyone wants to come open deep downfield. And we got McMillan, but it's knocked out of the air. 3rd and 10, 24 seconds to go in the half. We'll take the snap, and we're going to go deep downfield to Polk, who's in a foot race, makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and brought down at the 20-yard line, a gain of 54. 1st and 10 in shotgun. Grayson takes the snap, and we'll go right back to Polk in the end zone and miss him. 13 seconds to go in the half. Take the snap out of shotgun, and Giles Jackson in the end zone drops it. Are you kidding me, dude? 3rd and 10. Out of shotgun. We'll see if anyone wants to come open this time. And we'll go to McMillan in the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington. And we take a 28-7 lead here right before halftime. And we get the ball to start the second half. So we come out on 1st and 10. We'll give it to Newton, who I don't think has many attempts today, and he will get a 0-yard gain. That was actually Newton's first attempt on the day. So now 2nd and 10, we will take the snap, and we're going to go deep downfield to O'Dunes, and that's going to be tipped around and almost picked off, but incomplete. 3rd and 10 out of shotgun. To keep the drive alive, we will throw that comeback route to Bynum, who stiff arms a man, trucks through a guy, and finally brought down after an 18-yard gain. On 1st and 10, we will hand this to Cameron Davis, and Davis goes up the middle, breaks the tackle, and is brought down after a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3, Grayson out of shotgun. Takes the snap, runs to the outside, and Newton will get a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 2, Grayson in shotgun. Takes the snap, and we're going to go deep downfield again, and O'Dunes is open, makes the catch, and he's gone. Touchdown, Washington. And we set the record for most passing touchdowns in a single season here at Washington with that one. And the defense holds them again. On 1st and 10, handoff to O'Dunes to the outside, and he will lose 3. 2nd and 13. Under center, play action. And we'll look to go downfield again, try to avoid the pressure here. And finally just lob that one back across the field. That was a dumb throw. Yeah, I hadn't thrown a pick all day, and that was probably the dumbest throw I could have made in that scenario. 1st and 10, under center. Give that to Richard Newton to the outside, and Newton will get a gain of 2. 2nd and 8, Grayson out of shotgun, takes the snap. And we'll throw that comeback route to Bynum, who stiff arms a man into next week down the sideline and gets a 26-yard gain. 1st and 10 from under center. Run a play action, and then roll out to the left side, try to find somebody open downfield. And, okay, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to hit X, and he was wide open, but sure, I'll take a 6-yard dive. I mean, I guess that would have been throwing past the line of scrimmage anyway, but last play of the 3rd quarter, let's take the snap and see what we can do with it. And we get sacked for a loss of 9. That's what we'll do with it. We start the 4th quarter with a 3rd and 13. Take the snap, and McMillan's open deep in a foot race again, and he can't hold on to that one. So they actually pulled me out of the game for a while, but then threw me back in whenever it became 35-14. Ohio State scored with like 2 minutes to go, but we're pretty much just running down the rest of the clock here. They're not even trying to burn their timeouts, and with this play, we will win the Rose Bowl. So we hand it off to Newton up the middle, and Newton gets a 3-yard gain, and we will get out of here with a win. Final score, 35-14. I said before the game that this was going to be a tough game, and then our offense just kind of dominated them in the first half, and our defense dominated them pretty much the entire game. But we get out of here with the win. We improve to 11-2. That'll be our final on the season. We'll see where we finish off in the rankings and see if Stanford manages to win the national championship or not. But let's go ahead and jump to stats. As soon as we see player of the game, I do want to see that real fast. Dillon Grayson gets player of the game, 16 of 24, 452 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Even though you just saw the final stats, we will go over them again. 16 of 24, 452 yards, 5 touchdowns, and a pick. Rushing wise, 7 for 23. Grayson, 7 for -24, thanks to all the sacks we took. And then receiving wise, Bynum, 6 for 157 and a score. O'Dunes, 4 for 102 and a score. Quentin Moore, 3 for 83 and 2 scores. And McMillan, 2 for 56 and a score. So for the last season, I ran through and said every single bowl game and the result. We're not going to do that this time. If you really want to know, just pause. If I scroll too fast through one, we will stop over any important ones that I see, or any crazy finishes or anything like that. But so far, nothing too insane. The Heisman winner lost in the Duke's Mayo Bowl because Syracuse's running back won the Heisman. Oregon dominated Maryland. Oklahoma beats Clemson in the Cheez-It Bowl 37-28. Well, at least OU finished with 10 wins. Toledo wins their bowl game. Kansas State wins theirs. BYU beats UCF. Texas wins their bowl game over Arizona 49-42 in the Valero Alamo Bowl. How did this game go? Michigan lost to Tulane. Okay. Anything else crazy? Texas Tech takes down Alabama in the Liberty Bowl. I don't know why Alabama always goes to shit like 2 or 3 years in to dynasties and Road to Glories. It's a little insane. North Carolina lost to Auburn. Mid-Tennessee State and Louisville were in an interesting game. Michigan State beats Texas A&M 49-40. Okay. Obviously, there's our bowl game result, 35-14. Florida beats Miami. Houston beats Florida State. Georgia beats TCU in the Sugar Bowl. In the Cotton Bowl, Iowa State wins. Baylor takes down North Carolina State. And I think, oh my God, Troy wins the national championship defeating Stanford. Are you kidding me, Stanford? How did that happen? They score with 1:17 to go to win the game. Okay, well, Troy wins the national title. Stanford does not, even though they had clearly, I feel like they had the best team because they were 99 offense, and yeah, they had a much better rated team than Troy. But let's go look at the top 25. Yeah, Troy with an 88 overall team probably shouldn't have beaten Stanford, but whatever, they did. So the final top 25, Troy is number 1, Georgia is 2, we are 3, Stanford is 4, Ohio State is 5, Baylor is 6, Houston is 7, Auburn is 8, North Carolina State is 9, Florida State's 10, 11 is TCU, 12 is Penn State, 13 is BYU, who went 12-1. Surprised they're not ranked a little higher. Who was that one team they lost to? They lost to UCF early in the season. And this game tends to favor teams that go undefeated or close to undefeated, so I'm surprised they're not ranked a little higher. Oklahoma finishes 14, Michigan State is 15, Iowa State 16, North Carolina 17, Clemson's 18, Oregon is 19, 20 is Florida, 21 Eastern Carolina, 22 Syracuse, 23 Kansas State, 24 is Alabama, and 25 is the Kent State Golden Flashes. Let's take a look at the final stats for the year. Dillon Grayson, 199 for 286, 4,795 yards, 44 touchdowns. Both of these should be Washington school records. We did throw 21 interceptions. I technically did cut back on them. I think first season I threw 26, so improvement, maybe? Rushing wise, Newton goes 636 yards and 4 touchdowns. Grayson 262 for 13 touchdowns. Receiving wise, Rome O'Dunes 52 catches, 1,400 yards and 10 touchdowns. Quentin Moore was 5 yards shy of 1,000 yards, but he catches 13 touchdowns, leading the team. Terrell Bynum catches 9 for 1,000 yards. And Jalen McMillan 850 yards and 7 touchdowns. I would have projected that he had more receiving yards, honestly. Jalen Polk caught 8 passes for 3 touchdowns. Giles Jackson caught 7 for 2. And John Sanders caught 1 touchdown. Did anyone else get one? No, they did not. Let's see where we stack up against the rest of the country in terms of stats. We lead the nation in QBR. Completions, we are going to be nowhere near the top. We don't run as many plays as these guys because I feel like if you up the quarter length in Road to Glory, you always get like ridiculous numbers. But we end up with 4,795 passing yards, which is 19 more than second place. Touchdowns, we also led the country. We beat Gunnar Cruz by 1 touchdown. Interceptions, and for the second straight year, we lead the country in interceptions. We at least have that, on lock. Completion percentage, we are second, but this guy is injured, and I don't think he played a full amount of games. He only has 16 touchdowns to 1 interception and only 1,500 yards, so we had a decent completion percentage compared to the rest of the country. You can see at the top there, it says no trophies available, so we don't win any awards this year either. We will go look at the other awards, but I want to see how we compare to last season. We improved in QBR. We did not throw as many passes, but we did throw for about 550 more yards, 9 more touchdowns, 5 less interceptions, and we improved our completion percentage a little bit. And then rushing wise, we ran for less yards, but more touchdowns. In case you didn't see it at the end of the last video, Sean Tucker, the running back for Syracuse, won the Heisman. All-Americans, we are not a part of the first team. Let's see if anyone on our team is. Our defensive tackle made it. All right. A middle linebacker. And a corner made it. All right, that's not bad, I feel like. What about second team? Spencer Rattler made it. Obviously not us, but did anyone on our team make this one? Our left tackle. I like to see that. Means we have good protection here. And the other corner, Dominique Hampton, made the second team all country, I guess, all NCAA. All Pac-12 first team. We do not make it there. Our tight end, Quentin Moore, makes it. Our left tackle makes it there. Our right guard made it. Our defensive tackle made it. Middle linebacker, right outside linebacker. Both corner spots go to us. All right, that's pretty good. What about second team? We make all Pac-12 second team, I think, for the second year in a row. I cannot guarantee that. Romo Dunes makes second team receiver. Our center makes second team. Our right tackle makes second team. So the only person that didn't make on ours, I think, is our left guard. Let me go back and double check to make sure I'm not lying. Yeah, our left guard did not make first or second team. And he's the only one that didn't. Anyone else on our team? The other corner made the second team corner spot. So 3 of our corners made all Pac-12. And then both of our safeties take up the second team spot. But that is it for our sophomore season, so now let me go ahead and jump to our junior year. And it looks like week 1 will be a bye week for us, but we start the season as number 3. So there are a lot of expectations on us. Preseason polls, here are the top 10. I'm not going to go over the entire list, but you can see who the top 10 teams are. Georgia, Ohio State, Washington, Stanford, Oklahoma, North Carolina State, TCU, Michigan State, Clemson, and Auburn. And we are actually on the Heisman watch list to start this year. Sean Tucker is obviously the favorite, but we are second, and I don't think we've even been on this list before. We do make the preseason All-American list here, which is actually pretty cool. Let's see if anyone else on our team made it. We are now first team for the first time ever. Our defensive tackle made it. Our middle linebacker made it. Both of our corners made it, so we should have a pretty solid defense. And what about second team? Anyone on us make it? Yes, Quentin Moore comes back for his senior year, and he gets a second team preseason All-American. And Trent McDuffie. So all 3 of our corners came back, and they all get preseason All-American honors. And obviously, since we were preseason All-American for the entire country, we make the first team for the Pac-12. Then Rome O'Dunes and Quentin Moore both make it. Any of my offensive linemen? No. All right. Defensive tackle makes it. Middle linebacker makes it. Right outside linebacker makes it. And both corners and both safeties. So our entire secondary just made all Pac-12 first team for preseason. That's impressive. Second team. Looks like our right tackle made it there. Our left end and our right end. So most of our D-line gets preseason honors. Trent McDuffie gets second team. Okay. So we should have an elite level defense this year. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the depth chart before we wrap up today's episode. At running back, we have a returning Richard Newton, who is now a 93 overall. At wide receiver, we have Rome O'Dunes, Jalen McMillan, and Jalen Polk. Someone left. Terrell Bynum left. So we no longer have Terrell Bynum, but we should be fine at receiver. Tight end, we have a 90 overall Quentin Moore, backed up by MJ Fine. He will be a new addition. Left tackle's an 87, left guard's an 88, center's an 87, right guard's an 88, and right tackle's an 89. So none of them get preseason awards, except I think this one got it, but we still have a pretty solid line. Defensive end, 87 overall. Right end, 88. Defensive tackle, 91, 86, 85, and 81. Left outside linebacker is an 87. Middle linebacker is an 86. Right outside linebacker is a 97. Corner is a 98, 94, 89, and 86. Free safety's a 91. Strong safety's a 91. Yeah, we have an elite level defense. And then our kicker kind of sucks. I went ahead and just jumped us to week 2 here, so our first game will be against the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. I think for the second year in a row, they are our first game. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you guys next time.